Hello and welcome to the Midday Update. These are the top headlines from our newsroom today. Free vaccination campaign launched for expats in North Al Sharqiyah. COVID-19 infection rate lowest since April 2020. Logo for the 51st National Day announced. Nearly 25,000 donate to Shaheen Relief Campaign. Muscat Municipality to train women on food control and inspection. Chinese mainland reports 59 locally transmitted COVID-19 cases. 1 killed, 4 injured in gas explosion in Pakistan's capital. Syed Yazin to preside over Camel Race Festival. And lastly, from T20 Cricket World Cup, bowled Sodhi Mitchell Starr as New Zealand thrashed India by 8 wickets. These are the top headlines from our news studio today. Let's see how the weather looks like in the Sultanate of Oman. Mainly clear skies over most of the Sultanate with chances of dust rising over parts of Ad-Dahira Governorate during afternoon. Chances of late night to early morning low-level clouds and fog patches along the coastal areas of Arabian Sea. With that, let's see how the temperature is like in rest of the governorates. Muscat will be sunny with temperatures between 28 to 32 degrees Celsius. Musannam will also be sunny with temperatures between 15 to 34 degrees Celsius. North Al Batina will also be sunny with temperatures between 24 to 34 degrees Celsius. South Al Batina will also be sunny with temperatures between 21 to 33 degrees Celsius. Al Buraimi will also be sunny with temperatures between 20 to 36 degrees Celsius. Ad-Dahra will also be sunny with temperatures between 18 to 37 degrees Celsius. Ad-Dakhliya will be sunny with temperatures between 21 to 33 degrees Celsius. North Al Sharqiyah will also be sunny with temperatures between 25 to 37 degrees Celsius. South Al Sharqiyah will also be sunny with temperatures between 25 to 32 degrees Celsius. Al-Wusta will be sunny with temperatures between 16 to 35 degrees Celsius. And lastly, Dhufar will also be sunny with temperatures between 21 to 31 degrees Celsius. Welcome back to TTV. You're watching Midday Update. Now, before we get into the details of the local stories for today, let's see how the COVID-19 situation looks like in the country. The Ministry of Health today has registered no deaths, which means the total deaths remain at 4,111. In addition to that, the Ministry of Health has registered 8 new cases of coronavirus. With this, the total confirmed cases now stands at 304,299, including the total recoveries of 299,654, as well as total deaths of 4,111. In the last 24 hours, the health officials have received 220 recoveries. The Ministry of Health has urged all the citizens and residents living in the Sultanate to follow the precautionary measures issued by the Supreme Committee and the Ministry of Health. And now from a local desk. The Ministry of Health will launch free COVID-19 vaccination campaign for expats in North Al Sharqiyah Governorate for 2 days, starting from today, November 1st to November 2nd, 2021. The Directorate General of Health Services in North Al Sharqiyah Governorate is pleased to announce an evening campaign for free COVID-19 vaccination in the Governorate for expats with prior appointments. The campaign will be held for 2 days from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the following vaccination centers: Ibra Medical Fitness Center, Al-Qabil Health Center, Bidiya Hospital, Wadi Dama wa Ta'in Hospital, Wadi Bani Khalid Hospital, Mudhaibi Sports and Cultural Club, Sinau Hospital and Samad Al-Shan Hospital, the Directorate General said in a statement. It also added saying that kindly book an appointment in Tarassut Plus app or via the website covid19.moh.gov.om. All clients need to bring valid resident ID card. An appointment booking confirmation for vaccination will be given to only those clients who have taken or made prior appointments. Infection rates from COVID-19 are at their lowest in Oman since April 2020, directly leading to no recorded deaths of patients from the disease in 18 days of October of this year, an analyst in the country has said. Social activist and data analyst Ibrahim Al-Maimani told the Times of Oman exclusively that at the rate of about 17 people testing positive every day for COVID during October, there were 522 new infections reported last month. Recoveries, on the other hand, were far higher. 1,800 people recovered from the virus last month at an average of nearly 60 people a day. The infection rate is the lowest we have seen since April 2020, and it is worth noting that the recovery rate is 3.5 times higher than that of the rate of infection. As a result of this, active infections in October dropped to just 548 people and caused the recovery rate to stay at 98.5%, he said. 15 people died from COVID in October at the rate of 1 every 2 days, but an important observation is that for 18 days last month, no deaths were recorded. On 11 days, 1 daily death was seen, while 2 deaths were reported on 2 days in October. This is significantly lower than September, where 32 people died from the disease. Al-Maimani added that hospitalization rates pertaining to COVID also fell. Inpatient numbers fell by 77%, as did the number of people admitted with coronavirus-related issues to intensive care. He said that while there were 30 people in hospitals at the end of September, there were only 7 patients by the end of October. Similarly, ICU numbers have also fallen by 82%, dropping from 17 admissions to just 3 over the past month. Hospital numbers in the 24 hours leading to Sunday, October 31st, have fallen even further. There were only 5 patients in hospitals as of yesterday. No new hospitalization of patients has been recorded over 2 separate 24-hour intervals in the last 10 days, October 21st and October 31st. This is a very good indicator, as the number of COVID patients hospitalized has a direct impact on other admissions that can take place. The logo of the 51st National Day of the Renaissance was launched today on Monday, November 1st, 2021. The Ministry of Information launches the logo of the 51st National Day of the Renaissance, which symbolizes that Oman is moving forward towards progress with the help of its people, the ministry said in its statement. Nearly 25,000 people have donated money to help people impacted by Cyclone Shaheen. Figures on the donate.om portal show that 678,742 Omani riyals had been collected from 24,655 donors who had contributed to the Shaheen Help campaign until 31st October. Donations towards Shaheen assistance gathered the second highest number of contributions on the site, with more people choosing to contribute to the Zakah campaign that collected a little more than 900,000 Omani riyals as of October 31st. Other key charitable efforts people contributed to via donate.om, the country's national charity donation website, include Care for Orphans, International Aid, and Family Welfare. Donations of money aside, hundreds of people in Oman have also contributed clothes, household items, food, school supplies, and other essentials to help their brethren in the areas impacted by Shaheen. We have been organizing field visits to check up on families and individuals, irrespective of whether they are nationals or expatriates, to inquire about their needs and provide them with what they require, for which we are working with the local social development directorate, said Safwan bin Saud Al Yaqubi, who is the vice chairperson of the social development committee of the Wali's office in Vilayat Khabura, which was badly affected by the cyclone. She added that when people were placed in shelters, we made sure they were kept comfortable in their temporary accommodation. We have also been supervising the distribution of supplies and assigned 2 people for each area to facilitate the process of sharing supplies to those affected. She added that her committee's responsibility is to supervise the work of charity organizations deployed in affected areas after Shaheen, while also overseeing the supply of aid to the required people. A field program to train female students from various higher education institutions on food control and inspection is being held by the Muscat municipality. According to the statement issued by the municipality, it said that Muscat municipality in Bosher is implementing a field program to train female students from various higher education institutions on food control and inspection, incentives and activities related to public health, the role of the municipality in following up health requirements that ensure food safety, and correct preservation methods. This was all from a local desk for today. It's time for us to take a quick commercial break, but stay tuned as we have more updates coming your way from International Desk. Welcome back to TTV, watching Midday Update. And now from International Desk. The Chinese mainland has reported 59 new local transmitted COVID-19 cases, local media reported, citing National Health Commission's daily report on Monday. Of the new local cases, 27 were reported in Heilongjiang, 10 in Gansu, 9 in Hebei, 6 in Inner Mongolia, 3 in Ningxia, and 1 each in Zhejiang, Jiangxi, Shandong, and Qinghai, Xinhua News reported. On Sunday, the mainland witnessed 33 new imported cases, including 12 previously reported asymptomatic carriers, it said. 1 new suspected case arriving from outside the mainland was reported in Shanghai, and no new deaths from COVID-19 were reported on Sunday, it added. A total of 9,637 imported cases had been reported on the mainland by the end of Sunday. Among them, 9,251 had been discharged from hospitals following recovery, and 386 remained hospitalized. No deaths had been reported among the imported cases, according to Xinhua News. The total number of confirmed COVID-19 cases on the mainland had reached 97,243 by Sunday, including 869 patients still receiving treatment. Among them, 33 were in severe condition. A total of 91,738 patients had been discharged from hospitals following recovery on the mainland, and 4,636 had died as a result of the virus. A total of 24 asymptomatic cases were newly reported, of which 17 were from outside the mainland. There were a total of 398 asymptomatic cases, of which 351 were imported under medical observation as of Sunday. At least 1 person was killed and 4 others were injured in a massive explosion due to a gas leak at residential flats in Pakistan's capital, Islamabad, local media reported. Citing police statement, ARY News on Sunday reported that 1 person died on the spot, while 4 other people, including women, were critically injured due to a gas explosion. The injured were shifted to a nearby hospital. The person who died was identified as Shah Jahan, said the Pakistani publication. In a similar incident, at least 4 people lost their lives and 7 sustained injuries in an explosion near a petrol pump in Karachi's Nazabad area on Friday. According to initial reports, an explosion injured 11 near the Education Board office located in Nazimabad. 4 of the wounded persons succumbed to injuries, ARY News reported. It further stated that the hospital sources said that 5 injured were receiving medical assistance at the hospital. Once again, it's time for a quick commercial break, but stay tuned for more updates from our sports desk. Welcome back to TTV watching Midday Update, and now from a sports desk. His Highness Sayyid Yazin bin Haytham bin Tariq Al Said, Minister of Culture, Sports and Youth, will preside over the conclusion of the Camel Race Festival 2021 of Oman Camel Racing Federation, commonly known as OCRF, on Monday. The race is being organized under supervision of the Ministry of Culture, Sports and Youth by the OCRF in cooperation with the Royal Cavalry at the Royal Cavalry Recourse at the Al Fulaj from 29th October to November 1st. Sheikh Said bin Saud Al Ghufayli, who is the chairman of Oman Camel Racing Federation, said that the festival has seen remarkable participation and competition among owners and camel trainers from the various governorates of the Sultanate. The number of camels taking part in the festival has climbed up to 2,700 since the festival kicked off. He said that better organization and preparations for the festival are reflected in tough fights in the race. Trent Boult and Ish Sodhi shared with the ball before Daryl Mitchell smashed 49 runs off just 35 balls to help New Zealand defeat India by 8 wickets in the Super 12 match of the ongoing T20 World Cup at Dubai International Cricket Stadium on Sunday. With this defeat, India has now lost 2 games in the ongoing tournament, while New Zealand has bounced back after losing the first match. Mitchell and Kane Williamson stitched a 72-run stand for the second wicket to steer the New Zealand chase. Earlier in the day, India had a bad start as Ishan Kishan made a little impact before Tim Southee struck to remove another Indian opener, KL Rahul. India's score read 35 runs with 2 wickets down after 6 overs in the innings. Rohit Sharma went to the pavilion 2 overs later as the Asian side kept losing wickets. India's fortunes then took a huge blow when Virat Kohli was caught on the boundary of the very first ball after the drinks break, leaving India with 48 runs and 4 wickets down after 10.1 overs. After the torrid start, India collected 11 runs in the last over as they reached 110 runs in 20 overs. With this news, we have come to the end of the episode for today, but stay tuned as we'll be coming back again tomorrow with more updates and latest news your way. Keep watching TTV.
You've just heard the live feed from the TTV studios on TFM 95.4. Let's talk.